Autonomous vehicles operate on the basis of data and information. So the vehicle needs to understand the environment that it's in. So it does that in a number of ways. It does that through sensors that it has on board, cameras, radars, lidars, but it also relies heavily on information that's provided from the environment around it through communications. So this is the next step to take it to a truly autonomous state, where the vehicle will actually transmit large amounts of data back up into a cloud, for example, and then receive that information back. So vehicles will be able to tell the vehicles around it or vehicles coming behind it what the conditions are. So it will be a shared data environment. In order for that to happen, we will need to move to the 5G environment because of the large amounts of data that's involved here. Typically, the forecasts are that these vehicles will be transmitting around 250 terabytes of data per second. So that's an astounding amount of data that needs to then be transmitted, received and shared. The other area is the allocation of appropriate frequencies. In Australia, we're adopting DSRC as our standard, which is following in the footsteps of Europe. So again, that frequency needs to be allocated and assigned for the use of safety for vehicles. The other areas that will be impacted are existing infrastructure, for example, line marking. Autonomous vehicles at the moment use line marking to guide them. Now, if that line marking is substandard, then the autonomous vehicles don't cope. They basically will transfer control back to the human operator. The uptake of autonomous or driverless vehicles, it's consumer demand that will drive it predominantly. It's the acceptance of the technology that is in these vehicles from a safety perspective, which is where governments need to play a role to give the community confidence that these vehicles are safe. It's the actual technology itself which needs to evolve. The introduction of improved artificial intelligence in these vehicles to make sure that the way that humans can react and deal with unknown situations, unexpected situations, that these autonomous vehicles will be able to do the same thing.